Alright, welcome to today's video. We're going to work on isometric sketching. We're going to do a 1-to-1 scale, so that means every 1 inch the object is, our drawing is going to be 1 inch. In this case, we're going to be doing this shape. Each side on this square is 3/4 of an inch, and on our graph paper, between each dot is 1/4 of an inch. So since the space between the dots is 1/4 of an inch and the sides are 3/4 of an inch, each side or each line is going to end up being 3 dots in length to represent the side of one cube. So we'll go ahead and we'll start. I'm going to start by picking a point somewhere down here just to give myself enough space. We're going to start by sketching this face. So I'm starting right here with this point. Now we're going to draw this line straight up. So again, that's 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. So put a point there. With everything we do in drawing or sketching, we're going to use a straight edge or a ruler. In this case, I'm using the side of a contractor square for my straight edge today. So there's my straight line. So now we've done this side. See it roughly is 1-to-1. Now we're going to do this line. But you'll notice the lines on the graph don't go in that direction. So in order to do this, to give it the isometric look, we're going to go up and to the left. 1, 2, 3 dots. Again, we're going to use our straight edge to make our straight line. So now we've done this side, we've done that top. Now we're going to go up for the block that sits up top. So again, 3 dots up. 1, 2, 3 dots. Grab our straight edge, draw our line. So we've done this side, and this side. Now we're going to do it across the top. So up and over 3. 1, 2, 3. Can't see it. Flip this over. There we go. So again, up, over, up, over, up, over. So now we're going down this side, down 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 dots. Now to here, we're going to work this one over 3. So again, up and to the left, 1, 2, 3 dots. Now we're going to work the line down. 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. So now we've got this general shape. Now we're just doing this bottom line. It's 3 blocks. If each block is 3 dots, should be 9 dots. So we're just going to count them and we're going to draw our line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, final 9 block. So now we've got our front face drawn of this shape. Now we're going to start working on creating the depth. Because again, isometric drawing is making a 2D drawing of a 3D object. So again, these are all cubes. So the depth is all 3/4 of an inch, which is 3 dots on this paper. So we're going to start with this top corner here. We're going to go back to the right 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom corner as well at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to draw my 2 lines. You can see it's starting to get some shape to it. Now we're going to draw the back line, so it's just 3 dots down. So 1, 2, 3. So we're closing in this shape here. So now we got the side of the square, which is basically drew this. We're not worried about the holes or the pegs. We're pretending that this is just a flat square object. So now we're going to give it the depth here. So from this vertex here, this point, we're going to go back 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw this line and we're going to draw that one. So again, using our straight edge. Now you can really start to see that 3D coming in, at least on this side cube here. Now we're going to repeat the process for this top cube. So going back from this vertex, 1, 2, 3 dots. I'm also going to do this one. 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw on our lines. And so we've actually got 2 that we can connect now. So now we've got this side, which is just 3 down. 1, 2, 3. And also this back side here. 1, 2, 3. And then our last line that we can see, we don't do lines you can't see from the front. So the only one left is this line here, which is going to be right here from this vertex. So 1, 2, 3. So it actually happens to be the same dot that we drew previously, but we'll show you here how we make it look 3D versus just kind of a confusing mess. So that's the general shape. So our next step is the shade. So the easiest way to think of it is you got a big giant sun back here. It's up in the air. So the top sections fully exposed to the sun, no shade. this backside, which is actually our front, is being blocked. Doesn't get any light, so it's completely shaded. So we're going to shade this in nice and dark. Try your best to stay within the lines. I'm actually doing a halfway decent job today. I know most professional engineers are probably cringing. I'm using pencil. In the professional world, you'd want to use pen. That way nobody can erase your ideas. But this is just sketching for learning. So I prefer to use a pencil, so in case you mess up, you accidentally start too high, you don't have to scribble out and waste paper. Alright, so we got our front face shaded in nice and dark. Now the other side that's going to have some shade is this right hand profile. This block and this block. Or if we're looking at this, here and here. So because it's not fully blocked by the shape, it's going to get some light, some shade. We're going to color this in a little bit lighter. So there you have it. There is an isometric drawing of that kind of upside down T, fully shaded. The last thing we do, we initial our drawings. So there you have it. Thanks for joining. Make sure you tune in for the other videos.